Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Counterside. So with the release of Counterside Global, I decided to make a video on who to reroll for. Now this is going to be very detailed. I did make a video last time called how to reroll or reroll guide. This should be up by now. By the time you guys are seeing this video, I went over the detailed method of how to reroll and the different summons you will be given at the start of the game, which will give you different chances to get some SSR characters. So if my calculations are right, and depending on how many resources the devs give you in the global server, there should be 4 chances for you to pull an SSR character. When I mean 4 chances, I mean 4 summons or 4 banners you will summon on using free resources that they give you. Free resources meaning the resources that you don't even have to farm. It probably will be in your mailbox, and aspects of the game that's just initially will give you a chance to pull SSR characters. So in this video I will talk a little bit about the 4 different places to pull SSR characters that will be given to you in the Counterside Global version, but I really want to focus more on the characters to reroll for in this video. So there will be about 6 SSR characters that you probably want to get in this game. Obviously you can probably reroll for 4 of them or 3 roll to try and get 4 of them at the start using free resources that you didn't need to farm, and the remaining 2 characters you could go ahead and grab them yourself by just like playing through the game. I think that the best reroll account should have about 4 or 5 SSR character, and the best one or the perfect one would obviously be 6. Now you guys might think that's a lot, but the rate in this game is 3.5. Obviously the pity system lasts all the way to 150, but whilst you're rerolling you don't even have to worry about the pity system, because you're just essentially just trying to get the SSR characters from the first multi you do. Now the method of getting a free summon is, the first one that will be given to you is the new CEO favored recruitment. Basically, I should put a picture up right now where you're guaranteed 1 SSR units without fail in a maximum of 30 attempts. So it's a 30 summon pity. New CEO favored recruitment is completed upon SSR acquisition. So the moment you get an SSR character, this banner will go away. So assuming you get the SSR character within the first multi, the banner will go away. Yeah, recruit for 100 quartz. Now immediately after you get this banner, they will give you enough to do a multi. This is where your first chance for you pulling for a character. Now in that reroll, or in that summon, sorry, the 2 characters you are aiming to get, let's go over to collection. The 2 characters you are aiming to get is gonna be the Gayun as well as the Nanahara Shifuyu. And if you pull the Kao Wong, that's also very good. And if you also pull the Esteroso, that is very good. However, do remember that it isn't guaranteed for you to pull an SSR character. The characters you want to reroll for overall, the characters you want to grab in your accounts are gonna be Jiaolin, this unit over here. Titan, I will talk a little bit about him specifically because I feel like it is going to be good early on to have him, but later on it will fall flat on his face and you definitely will not use him. And based on how I see the game developers releasing characters, is probably not a character you should reroll for, but I will put him up in this video to talk a little bit about him. Kao Wong is also a great character to reroll for. Esterosa, once again I will go over in detail why you need to reroll for this specific character. Gayun definitely. Yangarim, assuming her banner is out, it isn't confirmed about her banner based on the roadmaps we've gotten. Rosaria, I believe she should be the first banner you actually get. Hildy, definitely, this is the Awakened Hildy, where you require different resources to summon on that banner. And for the last SSR character, Nanahara Shifuyu. And now if you take a look at SR units as well, this is going to be very important. You definitely want to reroll for SR characters as well. The main priority in my opinion for the SR characters will follow Evelyn first, number 1 priority, followed by Rifleman as number 2, and then the Ling Zheng over here will be your 3rd and final priority for SR characters. There is other good SR units as well that you can actually pull, Aquarius, but once again, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the SSR character. First one I'm going to talk about is Xiaolin. Now, you definitely need Xiaolin, but with Xiaolin, you definitely want to focus on upgrading her skills all the way to level 5. The reason being, the moment you get her to level 5, every basic attack always inflicts crit damage. So there's going to be two different builds you can actually go with her: crit damage and crit and attack speed increase. Now, the reason why Xiaolin might not be a top priority is because you definitely need to get her all the way to level 5 with this passive, and early on you will not be able to do that. So it's going to be a while before you can actually see the beneficial aspect about Xiaolin. But in PvP, once a person has Xiaolin at level 5 with her skills passive at level 5, she will destroy everyone in PvP, and you will need to find a way to kill her unless you will lose. So definitely a must-have in my opinion. Moving on to Titan. Now, he is an exception. I will say he is good early on, absolutely good, tanky and all of that stuff. However, early on, or later on, sorry, he is gonna fall off, definitely fall off from S tier all the way, or SS tier all the way to like C or D tier. The reason why is his cost. He is a 6 deployment cost character, which is very, very expensive compared to other units with 3 deployment cost or 4 deployment cost. His damage is good, his tanky as well, but trust me, don't reroll for him, but at the same time reroll for him, because in PvP he is going to shine early on, but later on he's just going to fall flat. So if you're free to play, don't reroll for this character. However, if you want to get a benefit at the start of the game in PvP, you probably would want to reroll for him. Now another character that you can reroll for, not a must-have in my opinion, is Cao Wong. Cao Wong is good because he's able to stun. He's a ranged character. He attacks all characters. So in this game, there's air type and ground type character. Cao Wong can actually attack both of them. He provides you with shield as well. In PvP, this is going to be very, very helpful, especially in PvE as well. So the reason why I'm not saying he's a must-have is because Gay Yun is kind of similar to Cao Wong, but Gay Yun is probably better in my opinion. The reason is because her damage is insane. She has more chance to stun. But once again, Cao Wong, if you do get him, great choice as well. Definitely wouldn't say top 5, but I would say picking Gay first over him will probably be the better thing to do. She will always get banned though in PvP. The moment people start using her, then for the week after that, she will be banned because she's just absolutely insane. She's too broken to be left in PvP. That's how good she is. So in PvE and PvP, very, very worthwhile using. She is used for her damage and especially her stun. So CC is going to be very, very important in PvP. So we're going to start again. Must have units. Must reroll for units. Must reroll for units. The thing about Xiaolin is you're not gonna have that many chances to actually reroll for her. So I'm pretty sure that the only way you will be able to summon for this character is if you summon for the Rosaria banner, you pull her off banner, or you summon with the free multi they give you every single day, the 160 summon, and you pull her from there. That's going to be great. Actually, I don't even know if she's in that banner. I should probably do more research on that. If I do have information on whether she's inside that free summon, I will put a note right now for you guys to know. But definitely need to reroll for Gay Yun. Moving on, you definitely also want to reroll for Nanahara Shifuyu. Now, I would say that if you do the first CEO favored recruitment, where you're not guaranteed an SSR character, but if you do your first multi and you pull the Nanahara Shifuyu, then with the next summon they give you that is free, which is the 30 reroll summon, where you can carry on doing the multi over and over again until you are happy with the characters you get. I would recommend you guys to pick Gay Yun with that. Vice versa as well. If you pull Gay Yun with the CEO favored recruitments, then just go ahead and pick Nanahara Shifuyu from the 30 reroll tickets. Those are the two must-have characters for rerolling. Moving on next to Rosaria. Rosaria will be the banner character in a global version. You can also do they will give you free blue tickets as well. So you could do a one multi in the banner to try and pull Rosaria. She is absolutely great. She's definitely a must-have, but not in terms of re-rolling, I would say, because you only have one chance to re-roll for that character with the blue ticket they gave you for pre-registration. And assuming, I think from pre-registration they should give you 10 single, which equates to one multi. I wouldn't say you should restart your account just to pull Rosaria, but she is a fantastic character and you definitely need her. She's definitely a must-have character, but rerolling for her is just going to be very, very hard. Moving on to the must reroll character, in my opinion, is Hildy. She is the top of the list. She's an awakened character and she is going to be a lot harder to actually reroll for. You probably will only be able to do 1 to 2 multis to pull for Hildy. I'm assuming it's only going to be 1 multi. There is the coupon where you get 1,500. You are going to require 2,700, a little bit over 2,700 to buy the ticket to summon for her banner. But assuming you get her from the first multi, I would say that is fantastic. Assuming you have Gayun, Nanahara Shifuyu, Hildy, and one more SSR character, I would say stick with that account. I'll stick with that account. Hildy is the #1 character you want to reroll for. Who else is that? Have I talked about Nanahara Shifuyu? I can't actually find her, but I'm pretty sure I already know, showed you guys who Nanahara Shifuyu is. But she's also a must-have because she's one of the best strikers in the game. She can reduce defense for characters, and this is going to be very, very helpful in raids and other combat. Oh, I need to get this skin. This absolutely looks amazing. So yeah, that's also a must reroll for character. And is there anyone else? I think that pretty much covers all the characters you want to reroll for in terms of the SSR character. I've talked about why you need to reroll for those characters. Moving on to the SR character, the reason why you want to reroll for Evelyn is because she is the best healer in the entire game. She is an SR unit, but she's the best healer in the entire game. But she's a must-have. You want to do PvP content, harder PvP content to protect your defender class characters or your striker class character. You definitely need her. She's also a must-have even though she's an SR unit. Following next is Administration Rifleman. He's also a must-have as well in my opinion, just because he counters Awakened Hildy and any other tanky unit. The amount of damage they can deal, or Administration Rifleman can deal, is absolutely insane. Is one of the top tier damage dealers even in the SEA server with all the other characters released. His damage is insane, probably top 5 as well. And coming in at number 3 from reroll 4 as well is this Ling Zheng over here. You only really want to use her because she has a skill where if you deploy her, you can restore 1 deployment's resources, but if you get that all the way to level 5, you can restore an additional 1. So she costs 4, so you put her in the match, you gain 2 back, so she essentially costs only 2. So this is fantastic early on, and you also will need a late game for Colosseum, which is basically your guild staff. You're going to need her, or even your raid battles as well. So that is why she's also a must-have. Sylvia is also very, very good. Luckily, they gave you this character for free, so you don't have to reroll for her, but you will definitely want to build this character up. And I'm pretty sure I've gone over all of the must reroll for characters. Oh wait, there's one more, Esterosa. Now Esterosa is also a very good striker character, but if you guys are wondering who's the better striker between Esterosa and there's Nanahara Shifuyu, I would go with Nanahara Shifuyu just because her cost is lower. She can do something that no other character can do, well, in the global server, which is defense down. Whereas Esterosa, she's absolutely tanky. She'll probably be one of the most annoying characters in PvP in global release, so be careful with her. So you definitely also want to grab her. PvP will be very, very hard without her, but if your enemy does have the administration rifleman, they could pretty much damage her because they are absolutely insane. So yeah, priority, your first priority in terms of rerolling, I would say, is Hildy. It is going to be a lot harder, so a lot of people might not even want to get her, but in my opinion, you wanted to get this character. You're going to be very annoyed in PvP if you do not have her. That's #1 priority. Number 2, I would go with Gayun. Number 3, actually no, let's do this first. Number 1, number 2, number 3, just because she will get banned a lot. Number 4, just because she's absolutely insane, but it's going to take you a while before you can actually get her passive and unlocked before she can actually become truly meta. So I'm pretty sure that's number 4. Number 5, number 6, and if we are actually including this Rosaria, wherever she is, I'm pretty sure there she is. If we're including Rosaria, she would be priority number 2 or number 3, just because she's also an insane damage dealer in the game. So that's how it goes. Other great SSR characters that if you pull, you shouldn't be too upset about is Nanahara Chinatsu. She is a healer, but provides more buffs in my opinion. Not the best healer in the game, but very, very useful. And just in case Yangarim is released in the global server at the start, she's also going to be a must-have as well, must reroll for. But I would not say top 5 just because you can actually use Evelyn over her. But she is also great, and I'm pretty sure I've touched on all of the must reroll for characters. These are the characters you can reroll for at the start of the game. If there's anyone else I missed, tell me down in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure I got everything I wanted to say. Like I said at the start of the videos, there is 4 opportunities for you guys to summon 4 SSR characters for free without using any of the resources you have farmed yourself. The first one, like I said, is the new CEO favored recruitment. The second one is the selective recruitments, where you recruit 10 units at once, including an SSR character. You have 30 tries with that, so you can reroll perfectly with that. This is probably going to be one of the most important ones, because this is where you can actually get good SR units alongside your alongside the must reroll for SSR character. The third one will be the guaranteed SSR coupon or tickets they will give you in your mailbox. I'm pretty sure the moment you press get all, it either would go to your storage, and then you would then have to open it up, or it would just automatically open up an SSR character that you've been given. Then you have to go over to your management and take a look at which SSR character you were given. And then the fourth opportunity to reroll for free without using any resources is from the pre-registration rewards, where you can get the tickets they give you, go over to the recruitment and summon on the Rosario banner. And another opportunity, so it's 5 now, is the 160 summon, free summon, which you're only able to do 10 every day. So that's also another free place to get another SSR character. And now the final one, obviously with the Hildy you want to worry about, so the awakened character you want to worry about, you will need to buy this over here, which costs 2,700 to get this, and that's another opportunity for you to pull for another SSR character. So if everything goes well, let's say you get SSR character within every single multi you do, that is about 6 SSR character or 5 SSR characters plus 2 of the good SR units. So that is going to be the perfect reroll. And this video has been going on for too long, but this is definitely something you guys need to note as you guys are rerolling for the global server. If anything does change with the global release, I will definitely make a video on that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony.